You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
Second place in the Badger Large Conference is on the line, and this one has a bit of a playoff-like feel to it. Welcome to the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse for tonight's contest between the Monona Grove Silver Eagles and the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. I'm Corey Sparks, glad to be here with you for this one. JV game just wrapped up, and it was competitive, 51-48. Monona Grove just took the cake, but there was a potential game-tying three, and that would have sent that one to overtime, and we wouldn't be on the air right now, but that is besides the point. So we look at both of these teams here on varsity action. Both sides have their eyes set on deep postseason runs, but currently they've got some business to take care of. They sit in a mathematical tie with one another in the Badger Large Conference standings. Each group holds a 9-2 conference record, meaning somebody's walking out of this building feeling phenomenal with a couple of games left before the postseason. Let's look at Monona Grove first. They come off of an impressive 78-50 victory over Milton on Friday. They played their brand of basketball, one that means a spread-out attack. 10 different Silver Eagles scored on Friday, and this is a team with 4 different players averaging greater than 10 points per game, so you're going to see that more times than not. Carson Nelson led everybody with 21 points. The other aspect of this Monona Grove brand, it's taking care of the basketball. Bree Murphy's squad turned the ball over just 9 times in that blowout win. That's something you see consistently. This Monona Grove squad does not shoot themselves in the foot a whole lot. They're also currently riding a 6-game win streak in conference play, and it started against this Beaver Dam team. Beaver Dam completed their season sweep of Waunakee on Friday by prevailing 64-39. Beaver Dam held Waunakee to just 15 points in the second half, played some of their most disciplined basketball in the season in that second half. Gabby Wilkie had 20 points and led the way in scoring, as she usually does, and just like that, the Golden Beavers have now won 5 straight games. We'll give a very important shout out to our presenting video sponsors. That's going to be Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. High school sports on Daily Dodge TV are also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for Your Home, Summit Ford, Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, the Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM Beaver Dam, and White Construction. Folks, we will step aside for a 4-minute break, and then you're going to hear from Beaver Dam head coach Braden Went himself on how the season's going and his thoughts going into this matchup. This is high school basketball on Daily Dodge TV, brought to you by Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District.
The comfort in your home is too important to trust to just anyone. With over 75 years in the industry, Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to bring our community the heating and cooling services you deserve. Expect nothing short of excellence in service, installation, and 24/7 emergency service. As a premier Lennox dealer, we carry the best in equipment to bring you and your home peace of mind. Schedule your annual maintenance or claim your free in-home estimate today, 920-485-4883. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
At Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, we are a second-generation family-owned business that has been in the Beaver Dam community for over 25 years. Our goal is to make the process of buying a vehicle fun again. No pressure, no hassle, just quality customer service from our friendly and experienced sales staff. So give us an opportunity the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle. The worst that can happen is we shake hands and part as friends, and if you catch us on the right day, you can enjoy one of Mom's amazing homemade cookies. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Knightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Knightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you were in Central Park at 2 a.m. maybe. Chris Kladowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Kladowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Pregame Show.
I'm here with Beaver Dam girls basketball head coach Braden Went ahead of his team's matchup with Monona Grove. Coach, your team's coming off of a 56-39 win over Waunakee, and your girls held the Warriors to just 15 points in the second half. Could you kind of dive into what was working on the defensive end in that game?
Well, it just came down to communication and execution. We always harp on the girls to communicate with each other when they're on the court, and they did an excellent job of that in the second half, telling each other to switch or ice or head screens. Did a great job of preventing second chance looks too. We did a great job of boxing out, preventing offensive rebounds. And in the first half, Waunakee had gotten a few second chance looks here or there, and we had some gaps with communication that allowed them to get to the rim. And we really cleaned that up in the second half, and were able to mostly shut them down.
Yeah, all the fundamentals. Shea Marie Ashley's coming off a career-high 12 rebounds in that one. We've talked earlier in the season about her ability to scrap for boards, but can you speak on what she did in that game specifically to win so many of those 50-50 battles?
Well, one, she did a good job boxing out, and two, as soon as she saw the ball kind of coming down off the shot, she just had a nose for it. She just went up, grabbed it, got off the court. It's not what you would expect from someone that's about 5'5", 5'6", but yeah, she certainly has a nose for the ball on rebounds, and she's just racking up those stats lately. She's had a few games this year where she's racked up double-digit boards, and again, it's not someone you would expect, but it's a huge benefit to us if she's getting those rebounds, because she's also a point guard, so she can rebound and take the ball off the floor. So yeah, her rebounding effort was huge for us in that game.
Absolutely, Coach. Looking ahead to this matchup, Monona Grove came out on top and won 64-39. Last time your team faced them, what lessons did you learn from that first matchup that you'll be applying this time around?
Just that we got to stay in our rhythm. We got out of our offensive and defensive rhythm pretty early in that game, and it was very, very hard to get back in it. When we run our offense the way it's supposed to be run, we're a pretty good team. When we run our defense the way it's supposed to be run, like we did in the last game, we're a pretty good team. And it's more of a mental thing. We just can't get out of our rhythm based on what it says on the scoreboard early on. You got to be mentally tough, take it one possession at a time, and just focus on the game plan and execute the game plan.
I know this group went through a stretch of 9 games against opponents with winning records between the middle of December, middle of January, but would you say it's fair to say that these final 3 games will have kind of a playoff feel to them, considering the level of competition?
Yeah, definitely. It's given who you're playing. Our last game against Waunakee kind of felt like a playoff game with just, how back and forth it was in the first half and just the energy of the crowd and the energy of both teams. And tonight it's going to feel like that again. Us and Monona Grove are tied for second in the conference right now. 9-2 each, and we're both chasing Oregon, who's in first place. So, yeah, every game we play from here on out is against a team with a winning record. So these are all teams that are going to be vying for success in the postseason. So, yeah, it definitely has a huge playoff feel to it.
And then lastly, Coach, leading up to this matchup, any specific emphasis in practice this week to try and get the job done at home?
Just did a lot of defensive rotation, making sure we're hitting our spots, making sure we're communicating, and we did a little bit of work of just moving the ball on offense, too. So nothing too fancy, mainly just shoring up the fundamentals, because we know Monona Grove is a solid defensive team, and a team that doesn't make a ton of mistakes, so we just got to be smart with the ball.
All righty. Well, Coach, thank you very much for your time, and best of luck against Monona Grove tonight.
Yep, thanks for having me. Go Beavers.
That was Beaver Dam head coach Braden Wendt ahead of his team's matchup with Monona Grove. Who will get the victory and have sole possession of second place in the Badger Large Conference? You'll find out. Tip-off is coming up next right here on Daily Dodge TV.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Pregame Show.
Welcome back to the Daily Dodge Pregame Show. It's Monona Grove and Beaver Dam tipping off for some high school girls hoops action in just a few minutes. Do want to give a thank you to our friends over at the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Be sure to stay up to date with Beaver Dam Unified School District at bdusd.com or .org, and follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Beaver Dam USD. The Beaver Dam Unified School District, talented students and exceptional staff. Our school communities have earned 27 Wisconsin School of Recognition Awards, 4 top-ranking recognitions by U.S. News and World Reports, and 3 National Blue Ribbon Awards for excellence. The Beaver Dam Unified School District, where small-town connections and values meet big-town resources and opportunities. Learn more about your child joining our BD fam by visiting our website at www.bdusd.org, or you can schedule an appointment for a visit by calling 920-885-7300. We've mentioned the Badger Large Conference standings enough without showing it. We'll give you a look at everything here and how it all stacks up. Oregon is having a literal perfect season. 11-0 in conference play, 20-0 overall, and then things get interesting, right? Monona Grove and Beaver Dam are tied up at 9-2 apiece in conference play. Monona Grove above Beaver Dam because they've got the head-to-head nod right now. We'll talk about that previous matchup in just a bit. And you've got Waunakee, who Beaver Dam just took down on Friday there at 5-6. DeForest, Watertown, Milton, and Fort Atkinson still looking for that first win, but these two teams essentially battling for sole possession of second place. If Monona Grove takes this matchup, they've got the tiebreaker and they've got an outright lead of 1 game. If Beaver Dam takes it, they've got the 1-game lead and they've split that tiebreaker of head-to-head down the middle, so then you've got to go to the WIA rules and see where the tiebreakers go from there. These two teams did meet back on December 21st, so about a month and a half ago. Monona Grove handled Beaver Dam. They handed them their most significant loss of the season. The score was 64-39 against the Golden Beavers team that lost their other 4 games this season by just 10 points or less. So if you look at this Beaver Dam team, that's really the only game this year that somebody else was dictating the tempo, the rhythm. Those are concepts that Braden Went talked with me about before this game. It's the first team that really, and the only team that knocked Golden Beavers off their rocker and kind of made them play somebody else's game. So that's the only one that really got out of hand for this team. Beaver Dam lost the turnover battle 22-12, shot just 29% from the field. South Dakota commit Gabby Wilkie held to just 3 points on 0 of 9 shooting. Only time this year she's been held below the mark of 10. We've talked about Monona Grove's identity, right? Clean basketball. They don't turn the ball over a lot. They play tough defense, and they win the board battle more times than not. They come in at 14-6 overall, 6-3 on the road. Beaver Dam 16-5 overall, and 6-2 at home. So something's got to give. 2 very impressive programs about to go at it. We'll step aside for a 2-minute break, come back with the national anthem and your starting lineups. This is high school basketball on Daily Dodge TV.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
At Preferred Dental Partners, our core values are more than just something we put on our wall. They're something we live out. Core value number 2 is the wow experience. This means that from the moment you walk in the door until the time you leave, we want to provide an experience for our patients that is unlike anything you've had before. There are lots of choices of dentists, and we never want anyone to feel they have to be here. We want them to choose to be here because they feel heard, welcomed, and well cared for. If you want to see what the wow experience is about, call or text Preferred Dental Partners today.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Pregame Show.
There's the national anthem. Sometimes we get the Beaver Dam pep band here. We didn't get it today. We got a nice pre-recording, but that's all right. So we will go into the starting lineups. We'll start with the Silver Eagles. We've got number 1, a senior forward, Brooklyn Tortorisi. All right, number 2, senior guard, coming off of a team-best 21-point performance. That's Carson Nelson. Number 22, a senior forward, Aubrey Smith. 23, a senior guard and the leader in scoring, rebounding, and assists on this team. That's Abby Inda. Then we have number 24, a senior forward, shooting an efficient 58% from the field. That is Tia Justice. Monona Grove 14-6 this season overall, as mentioned before, led by head coach Bree Murphy. Murphy's in her second season at the helm and is 35-11 overall since taking over this program. Now we look over at the Golden Beavers. We start with number 0, the sophomore point guard, coming off of a career-best 12 rebounds at just 5'6", by the way. We'll talk more about that in a bit. That's Shea Marie Ashley. Number 1, senior forward and commit to the University of South Dakota, Gabby Wilkie, routinely leading this team in scoring. She averages 17 a game. Number 3, senior forward and a sharpshooter, averaging 42% from beyond the arc, Riley Zarnecki. Number 13, senior guard, Ani Saladel, leads the way with 52 three-pointers made this year. And number 31, sophomore guard, and someone who's looking like the future of this program. She's already seen an offer from the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. That's Natea Donaldson. Beaver Dam 16-5 this season. First-year head coach Braden Went leads the way for a team that's working on a 5-game winning streak. That's their second longest of the season. This just feels like a playoff game. You'll hear me using that phrase a lot because these two teams destined for deeper runs, two of the finer programs in Wisconsin in Division II right now. It wasn't a battle the first time. It was a stomping by Monona Grove. 25-point win over Beaver Dam. Largest deficit that Beaver Dam has fallen to this year. Looking to put up a better fight here at home.
The officials for tonight's game are Rob Klink, Tyler Klink, and Phil Lytle. These officials are registered by the WI.
We've got Monona Grove wearing their away navies, white lettering and trim. Beaver Dam in the whites, green lettering, yellow numbering, and we've got green and yellow trim alternating there. Wilkie is in the circle. Aubrey Smith is with her. And we are underway here in Beaver Dam. Possession controlled by Monona Grove. Carson Nelson takes it in, loses the ball at the high post. It's wrestled away by Donaldson. And she flips over to Shea Marie Ashley. 1 possession, 1 turnover for Monona Grove. Gabby Wilkie tries to get hot from the top of the key, cannot. Ashley scraps free for a rebound. Again, 12 rebounds for a 5'6" point guard in the most previous game. Pump fake from the outside. Ashley goes in. Too much on the layup, but she picks a steal free. Outside to Salatel. 3 ball. Yes, ma'am. She gets the Beavers on the board. That's the 53rd 3 converted on by Salatel. Career best and team best. And we've got a foul on the other end. Nelson's going to go to the line. She sinks the first. Best on this team from the line, 74%.
At the line, Carson Nelson.
Second one rips the ropes. 3-2. Beaver Dam holds a 1-point lead. 45 seconds gone in this one. Ashley takes it over the logo. Nelson, one of 4 players on this Monona Grove team to average north of 10 points a game. Mid-range jumper from Donaldson is off the rack. The rebound by Abby Inda. She takes it inside, goes up with the left hand. Foul called on the floor. Looks like Salatel is going to get tagged with that one.
Fouls against Golden Beavers, number 13, Annika Salatel. Her first 2 seconds.
2 early fouls on Beaver Dam. Baseline inbound pass on the way. Inda takes inside, goes for the high percentage shot, and that's off back iron. Rebound number 2 already for Ashley, by the way, a point guard who just does that way more often than you'd think. She traces inside, high post, outside, left wing 3. Salatel doesn't put enough on it. Both of these teams technically still have a mathematical shot at first in the Badger Large, but they need some help, and they need an Oregon team that's 20-0 on the season to cool down fast. Aubrey Smith goes up with the right hand, misses everything. She was blocked in the process. Head coach Braden Went talked about the board battle, limiting Monona Grove's second chance points. That's going to be key here. It's not something Beaver Dam was able to succeed in the first time these two teams faced off about a month and a half ago. Tortorisi's going to inbound this one. Out to Aubrey Smith. Reset back at the top with Inda. This team working outside in so far. There's Inda once again. She'll set up the offense. Wilkie on her. They meet at the top of the key. Inda orchestrating traffic with her left hand. Goes through the legs. Now goes right to left on the Division I recruit. She backs into the post. Looks for Tia Justice, and Justice kicks it out of play. Strong couple of defensive possessions for Beaver Dam, but offense, they're going to need some answers there too. They scored a season low of 39 against Monona Grove last time these two teams faced off. It's Ashley outside to Zarnecki. Out of the top of the key, here's Donaldson. Back out to Zarnecki. See Coach Murphy putting her hands out, saying stay straight up, hands up, hands up. Inside cut. The layup is botched by Salatel, gets her own rebound out to Zarnecki, off the backboard and in. Zarnecki puts her team up 3. Here come the Silver Eagles the other way. A tough 2-point attempt by Inda, and there's those second chance points. 5-4, Wilkie on the other end with the high percentage shot. Wilkie held to just 3 points on 0 of 9 shooting when these two teams faced off in December. She gets her first bucket of the season against this team. Nelson drives in, almost loses it. Back out to Smith, who drives, stuffed by the rim. Rebounds Zarnecki. 7-4, 2.5 minutes gone. There's Ashley, almost lost it there. Nelson's all over her. She hands to Zarnecki, cross court, near corner. Salatel rattles in and out. Donaldson fights for the board. They're going to wave off the shot. Coach Murphy's fuming over there. Not very happy with their team's effort the last couple possessions. There's a high motor play. Tortorisi takes it away, and we've got another whistle at the center.
Fouls on Golden Beavers, Riley Zarnecki, her first, team third.
3 fouls already for Beaver Dam. Nelson takes it over. Inside look, little give and go. Nelson misses the layup. Rebound by Wilkie. She feeds to Ashley. Ashley looking ahead. She had eyes on Donaldson, but that ball was deflected. That's going to stay with Beaver Dam. Got Wilkie triple knotting the shoe there. That's like a high pressure moment. I feel like I'd keep messing up tying my shoe if I knew a few hundred people were staring at me. Here's Ashley. She drives to the free throw line extended, feeds Donaldson left wing, tripped up on her way down, loses the ball, and that'll be a turnover. 22 of those the first time these two teams faced off. Beaver Dam trying to clean it up here. Inda spins and wins. She draws the foul.
Fouls on Golden Beavers, number 13, Annika Salatel at the line, Abby Inda.
Inda sinks her first. She leads her team in points, rebounds, and assists per game. A leader on all fronts. Emma Jolka checking in. Second one's off the mark. Offensive rebound. There's some second chance opportunities. 3-ball. Tortorisi. Too strong. Jolka checking in is interesting. Haven't seen her since the Milton game. A ball that was being saved, deflected off her face. She held her face, walked off the court. We haven't seen her since, but good to see she's back. A little 2-game hiatus. She's going to uncork a 3. I think she's fine. The face is fine. The shot is fine. Jolka with a triple. 10-5. Monona Grove looking to respond. 3-ball is flat. Offensive rebound also off the mark. Aubrey Smith on the second effort. Here's Ashley sprinting across the line, goes behind the back, looks for Jolka. Now to Donaldson, little pump fake into the high post. Hands off to Wilkie. 1-on-1 now. Tortorisi on Wilkie. Wilkie draws a couple bodies, looks inside. Easy find for Jolka. She puts up 2 more. Jolka's got a quick 5, 12-5 to score. Beaver Dam out in front. A look inside for Aubrey Smith. That ball swatted away. Jolka's getting away with it. 2-on-1. Donaldson traces back and looks for Wilkie. They'll reset at the point. Coach Went talked about rhythm. We were playing somebody else's game. They're in their rhythm right now. Ashley goes up, draws the foul on the left-handed layup, and she's going to shoot 2. First one swishes home. Ashley was a silver lining in that loss to Monona Grove. She scored a career-high 15 points in that December 21st matchup.
Number 10, Danielle Becker. Number 24, Tia Justice.
Becker and Justice checking in for the visiting Silver Eagles. Ashley goes 1 of 2, but second chance points for Beaver Dam now. 13-5 to score. Jolka resets, hands off to Wilkie. Donaldson tried to cut into the lane and get free, was not able to. They'll reset at the top of the key with Jolka. Ashley looks for Zarnecki right wing. Glenn, who just checked in, is on her. Golden Beavers being selective with their shot, and Zarnecki walked. So number 3 gets called with the travel. Monona Grove looking to build some momentum here. Again, the Eagles coming off a game where offense was anything but an issue. They took down Milton 78-50. Just 5 points here so far. Long to Tia Justice. Finds the bottom. Cuts into that lead, 13-7 now. Here's Jolka taking over point guard responsibilities for Ashley, who sits near corner. Step back, long 2 from Donaldson. She puts it home. Her first 2 points of the evening, 15-7. Nelson drives baseline, now switches to that left hand, hook shot over Ashley, no. Another scrappy rebound by Shea Marie Ashley, and she takes it across the line. Over to Jolka, misfires on the layup. Offensive rebound by Donaldson, she's fighting with 2 Silver Eagles. Ball's ripped away, we've got a whistle. Looks like we've got a 30-second McKinstry's Home Furnishings timeout taken by Monona Grove. We'll step aside, 15-7. Beaver Dam out in front on Daily Dodge TV.
The comfort in your home is too important to trust to just anyone. With over 75 years in the industry, Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to bring our community the heating and cooling services you deserve. Expect nothing short of excellence in service, installation, and 24/7 emergency service. As a premier Lennox dealer, we carry the best in equipment to bring you and your home peace of mind. Schedule your annual maintenance or claim your free in-home estimate today, 920-485-4883. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
Welcome back to Beaver Dam versus Monona Grove. 10:51 to play here in the first half. Beaver Dam dominating the boards, and head coach Bree Murphy for Monona Grove, she's got me ready to run through a wall. I can hear her all the way from over here asking her players, do you want to win or not? So sending a stark message just a few minutes into this one. We'll see if she's able to light a fire under her players here. Inbound to Wilkie, she turns around, uses the backboard, cannot get it to go. Offensive rebound, misfires on that one, and she gets tied up on the way down. Danielle Becker was fighting for that board with Wilkie. Jolka will take the ball, inbound. Over to Donaldson, drives in with aggression. Turns to her right, uses the glass, too much. That ball, everybody lost it for a second. Tia Justice is gonna come away with it, and she took a hand to the face.
Fouls on goal, Beaver is Tia Donaldson, her second, team fifth.
Justice is gonna check out. Hopefully she's all right. She might have got poked in the eye. Salatil in, Donaldson out. Look at Beaver Dam's defense. Been pretty strong so far, and they're coming off a strong showing against Wanakee. Again, 56-39 was the score in that one. They've held Monona Grove to 7 so far here. An argument over whose ball it should be. It's going to stay with Beaver Dam. Gritzmacher looking for Jolka. Gives her defender a little shimmy at the logo and comes away with it. Now look inside for Wilkie. Teardropper, right hand, it falls in. Wilkie's got 4, already passing up her total of 3 against this Silver Eagles team last time both of these teams faced off. So Wilkie with a much stronger start, her team up 10 here. 9:55 to play. Inda backed into Jolka, and they're going to call a travel in the process there. They're going to say she shuffled back before any excessive contact was taken.
Silver Eagles substitution. Number 20, Sydney Glynn, replacing Cora Glynn.
One Glynn checks in for another. Sydney in for Cora. Jolka drives with the left hand and takes it over the midline. Hand off to Salatel. Been on fire from 3 all season. Already has drilled one today. Thought about a long 2, looks inside for Wilkie. Errant pass. Taken away by Danielle Becker. It's Nelson on the other end. Drives with conviction, left hand, switches to her right. And too strong on the 5-footer. Wilkie parks it at the logo. Lets her offense catch up. Salatel looking for Gritzmacher. Her first shot of the day is through. Mackenzie Gritzmacher pulls the trigger and connects. 20-7, 8:50 to go here. .15-footer is off the mark from Inda. Rebound by Wilkie. And Jolka will skate across. There is a pump fake 3 from Gritzmacher. Hand off to Jolka. Assist from Wilkie is not going to happen. It's a Monona Grove team that has been dominant, especially in conference play. They've won 5 of their last 6 conference games by at least 10 points. So they haven't just been beating teams, they've been taking it to them. Right now, Beaver Dam looking to return the favor, and there's a turnover off the right hand of Wilkie. Nelson takes it away. Silver Eagles just looking for an answer on offense here. Just south of 8 minutes to play here in the first half. And caromed over to the left wing and seemed lost. Tortorisi 3. No, nice box out by Zarnecki. And Wilkie corrals the rebound. Ritzmacher, I think her pass was deflected there. Nice job by Salatel being aware and pulling that one in. Salatel, deep 3, too much. Kind of a volleyball set by Wilkie there. She wasn't able to grab it. Coach Wendt also talked about the importance of offensive and defensive communication as that mid-ranger's off. Talking, switching, calling ISOs, helping out, and being verbal about it. Salatel, 3. Oh my! Salatel's up to 6 via 2 triples. 23-7, that lead balloons to 16. Tortorisi, far corner. Wilkie is shadowing her. Looks inside to Nelson. Little triangle sequence. Tortorisi uses the glass and converts. Brooklyn Tortorisi gets on the board. Despite the bucket, Monona Grove is going to take a full McKinstry's Home Furnishings timeout. 23-9 the score. Beaver Dam up with 6:23 to go on Daily Dodge TV.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
.6:23 to play here in the first half on the inbound to Ashley. Beaver Dam up 23-9. Putting on a defensive performance for the ages, making some crucial buckets early on. They're looking to walk Monona Grove out of here. Here's Salatel off the mark to the left. 6 minutes even left. Here's Inda. Bit of a size advantage on Ashley. Looks over to Sydney Glynn. Tia Justice took a shot to the face a few minutes ago, just checked back in. Long 3-ball on the way, and it's pure. Sophia Lee just checked in. She's getting her money's worth. At this point, it's just about finding the hot hand, and maybe it's Lee, maybe it's somebody else. Monona Grove comes in with 4 different players averaging over 10 points a game. That luxury, you've got a lot of options. Zarnecki uncorks a left wing 3, can't get it to go. 23-12. 5:10 to play here. Inda backed away with the left-handed hook shot. Couldn't get it to go home. Box out and rebound by Zarnecki. Here's Wilkie, top of the circle. She provides a screen for Salatel. We've got a foul on the ground. It was Sophia Lee working through the screen. And she'll get called for that foul. Aubrey Smith checks in for Sydney Glynn. Inbound fine. Donaldson, no. So that lead back down to 11, 4:45 to play. It's Justice circling to her left. Back out to Lee. Out to Smith. Gonna back all the way into Donaldson and draw a foul on the way up. And Natea can't believe it.
Fouls on Golden Beavers, number 31, Natea Donaldson. Her third. At the line, Aubrey Smith.
Aubrey Smith shooting 64% from the line this year. She scored a team best 12 points against Beaver Dam the last time these two teams faced off. Jolka's in for Donaldson, who has 3 fouls already. And Nelson's in for Tortorisi. Second shot is off as well. Pops off the back of the rim. Here's Ashley working with tempo. She's only got 1 gear, and it's fast. She goes to Jolka. Now back to 0. That's Ashley. Over to Salatel. Backs into the top of the key. And Wilkie hit the deck off ball. Sophia Lee pushed her to the ground. So Lee had quite the sequence. Check in, drill a 3, 2 fouls, and she's back out. It's Ashley on the near side. She finds Wilkie. Working with 4 points already. Her pass is picked away by Nelson. Nelson in the break. Can't get the left-hander to go. Good defense by Jolka in transition. Matched her step for step. Beaver Dam will reset like nothing happened 15 seconds later. Ashley drives to the lane and can't get that one to go down. Nelson backs up, resets top of the key. 3 ball, Aubrey Smith. That pops off back iron. Rebound by Wilkie. Those second chance points have been limited so far. It's been one and done more times than not for the Silver Eagles. Here's Zarnecki. Finds Wilkie. And she's called for a travel. Looks down at her feet in confusion.
Turning for the Golden Beavers. Mackenzie Gritzmacher replacing Shaymarie Ashley.
You'll see a lot of travels called at this level when someone does a little pump fake, kicks off their jab step, and then goes from there. Maybe they'll walk before they put the ball on the ground, but that was just a little bit of shuffling there by Wilkie. 3:10 to play here in the first half. Nelson feeds out. Now it's back into Justice. Outside 3. Smith drills it. She puts her hand up. That's 6 different scorers for Monona Grove, despite the fact they've got 15. That spread out attack starting to come alive here. 23-15. That lead shrinks to 8 for Beaver Dam. Salatel works from the BD logo, looks over to Zarnecki. Here's Jolka now. There's a pass intended for Wilkie. It bounces around. Gritzmacher loses it. And Monona Grove going to try and convert on this turnover. Inda goes in, takes the contact, and gets 2. Inda's got 5. Braden Wentz going to take a full McKinstry's Home Furnishings timeout. 23-17 with 2:22 to play in the first half. This is Daily Dodge TV.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
At Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, we are a second-generation family-owned business that has been in the Beaver Dam community for over 25 years. Our goal is to make the process of buying a vehicle fun again. No pressure, no hassle, just quality customer service from our friendly and experienced sales staff. So give us an opportunity the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle. The worst that can happen is we shake hands and part as friends, and if you catch us on the right day, you can enjoy one of Mom's amazing homemade cookies. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam.
Welcome back to the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. The score 23-17. Monona Grove working back here. 40 points scored between these two teams. 13 different scorers between these two teams. Haven't heard me call a whole lot of names more than once. Ani Saladel leads everybody with 6. Abby Inda's got 5 for the Silver Eagles. 1:55 to play. Here's Ashley. Points at a premium so far today. Bree Murphy animated over there, stressing to get those hands up. A find, there's Wilkie, up and in for 2. Wilkie's got 6. That lead back up to 8 with 1.5 minutes to play. 3 ball on the other end. Aubrey Smith can't get it to go. Both of these teams, tough roads ahead. They each play a ton of winning competition to finish out their regular season. That's just because the Badger Large is so dang competitive. A swing out, couple of bodies open, 3 ball. Yes, ma'am. Riley Zarnecki drills one home. And just like that, Beaver Dam jumps back out to an 11-point lead. Second chance opportunity, foul on the way up. Abby Inda is going to go to the line.
Fouls on Golden Beaver, Shea-Marie Ashley, her first, team 7.
6 fouls for each team before that. That was Beaver Dam's 7th.
Abby Inda.
Inda sinks the first. She's up to 6. That's a team best. Glenn out. Tortorisi in for Monona Grove. Second shot is up and true. Inda's up to 7. That lead for Beaver Dam back down to single digits. 55 seconds to play. Here's Ashley. Kierming to her right. Hands off to Salatel. Looks for Jolka now, left wing. Beaver Dam has been beasting inside in terms of the rebound battle. A couple players get hot from 3. Salatel's one of them. There's a 2 for Wilkie. She uses the glass, puts another through. Wilkie's got 8, 30-19. Just under 30 seconds to play. Nelson on the other end, left-handed layup. She hits the deck, going after an offensive rebound. Good sportsmanship there by Salatel, helping her up. Ashley's got 2 fouls now. Nelson is perfect on the first attempt.
Returning from the Golden Beavers, Mackenzie Gritzmacher replacing Ashley.
Second attempt pops off front iron, 30-20. 10-point deficit for Monona Grove. Beaver Dam works over the midline with 20 seconds to play. Likely going to hold this for the last possession unless they see something they like. 10 seconds now. Here's Jolka. Crosses over at the top of the key, looks out to Gritzmacher. A look in for Wilkie. She taps one through. 3 seconds to play. Need a shot up, and we're going to get a jump ball instead. With 2.4 seconds to play, it's going to stay with Beaver Dam. You've got time for maybe one pass and a shot after the inbound. Jolka looks inside. There's Welke. She backs away. There's her 2. It's an air ball at the buzzer. 30-20 is how the first half will end. Beaver Dam out in front by 10. They've led the entire way so far. And a compelling matchup here at Beaver Dam High School between two teams, again, battling for sole possession of that second spot in the Badger Large Conference standings. We've got to assume nobody's catching Oregon if they stay as hot as they are right now. But Monona Grove and Beaver Dam just 2 games behind, trying to pace and take one another out here as we near the postseason. Folks, we'll step aside for a 4-minute break, come back with stats, details, and more for a halftime report. 30-20, Beaver Dam in front of Monona Grove here on Daily Dodge TV.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Knightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Knightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you were in Central Park at 2 a.m. maybe. Chris Kladowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Kladowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement, online at hometownglass.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Welcome back to the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. The Beaver Dam girls up 30-20 over Monona Grove, looking to get revenge after that matchup on December 21st. Monona Grove won that one handily. 64-39 was the score of that one. 30-20 here, as we've got about 5 minutes left at halftime. Looking over at leading scorers, Beaver Dam led as they usually are by Gabby Wilkie. She's got 8 points at the break. Monona Grove led by Abby Inda, who has 7. Both the leading scorers for their respective teams today and through the season Wilkie averaging 17 a game into 11.3. Look ahead at the schedules for each of these sides. Monona Grove will be taking on Oregon this Thursday. So ironically enough, Beaver Dam, after taking on Monona Grove here, is probably going to be rooting for them if they want any chance at taking the Badger Large crown. They're going to need some help before they take on Oregon later. But Monona Grove, Oregon this Saturday. Then February 12th, they're at Verona. February 15th, they finish up the regular season against DeForest, and that'll be on the road as well. Beaver Dam, after the conclusion of today's matchup, is going to take on DeForest here at home in 2 days, and then they'll wrap up their season at Oregon on February 15th. Depending on what happens the next few games that might have conference title implications, it might not. Really depends on what happens today, and then from there, like I said before, they are going to need some help. Badger Large conference standings, once again, Oregon is leading the way in dominant fashion. 11-0 in conference play, 20-0 overall. Monona Grove and Beaver Dam behind at 9-2 apiece. Monona Grove 14-6 coming into today. Beaver Dam 16-5. Coach Wendt for Beaver Dam was talking about a couple of things, communication and rebounding. Heard a lot of communication today, specifically by Wilkie and Ashley, who orchestrates the offense. And we've seen a lot of offensive rebounds going in Beaver Dam's favor. Monona Grove started to get some second chance points towards the conclusion of that first half. We saw some threes, one from Abby Inda, and we also saw one from Sophia Lee before she checked back out with a pair of fouls. Notable foul trouble here. Natea Donaldson does have 3. She was benched the last few minutes of the first half. She's got 2 points at the moment. Wilkie leads the way with 8, as mentioned before. Solitel's got 6. Zarnecki with 5. Zolka with 5 as well. And then we look over at Monona Grove again. Inda leads the way with 7. And then here's that spread out attack, right? 3 apiece from Sophia Lee, Aubrey Smith, Carson Nelson. And then 2 apiece from Tia Justice and Brooklyn Tortorisi. Folks, will step aside for a 2-minute break, and then it'll be time for the second half of action. Beaver Dam out in front, 30-20 over Monona Grove. You're watching high school basketball here on Daily Dodge TV.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Wisconsin knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? Wisconsin needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Welcome back to the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Monona Grove and Beaver Dam going toe-to-toe. The score 30-20 with the Golden Beavers out in front. If you are wondering what the stakes are in this matchup, look no further than the Badger Large Conference standings. Oregon again dominating so far. Perfection through a couple of months with just a couple of games to go. But with just a couple of games to go in the regular season between Monona Grove and Beaver Dam, this could very well be the battle for second to end the season and for some good standing as well when you talk about the seedings in the WIAA playoffs. Just about set to get going. These teams will switch sides. Monona Grove now going right to left, Beaver Dam left to right. To begin with Abby Inda, the ball in her hands. Led all scorers for the Silver Eagles with 7. Look inside for a high percentage shot. Nelson can't get the rebound. Here comes Wilkie. She looks in for Donaldson, working on those 3 fouls. Draws some leverage, contact, and 2. Just 2 in all the first half for Donaldson because of some foul trouble. She gets 2 more there. 32-20, 30 seconds in. Here comes Aubrey Smith, gets her own board. There's the second chance points for 22. These 2 teams trading blows early. Salatella pump fake from 3, looks back out to Wilkie, miscommunication. That ball bounces into the first row. Unfortunately, basketball is not a sport where you get a souvenir. You usually have to give that one back. You see, they've got about 10 basketballs on standby, so maybe they could spare one, but that's not sustainable. We've got Tia Justice, top of the key, goes right to left, drills in, turns to the right, and she's blocked by Zarnecki. Zarnecki with a bit of a smirk there before she kicks over to Wilkie, and here's Ashley, top of the key. Salatel all alone from deep. Too much on the attempt. 3 bodies hit the deck. Ball's going to stay with Beaver Dam. Donaldson was on the ground. Like Aubrey Smith was as well. She's hobbling. Hopefully she's all right. Kind of favoring that left leg. And it was pointed to Beaver Dam to get the ball, but Monona Grove's going to take over, so the officials got together, changed their decision there. Smith thought about a deep 3, well behind the line. She caroms back to the far corner. And that'll be a kicked ball violation off the foot of Gabby Wilkie. Tortorisi and Coach Murphy exchange a few words there in that brief pause. Minute and a half gone here in the second half. Inda draws a couple bodies, feeds out to Tortorisi. She's blocked on the 12-footer, and here comes Donaldson, full head of steam. She'll stomp on the brakes, feeds over to Wilkie, draws a couple more, kick back out. Zarnecki from a left wing goes in for the teardropper. That shot's flat, and the ball is wrestled away by Carson Nelson. Head coach Braden Went kind of gesturing to his players. Calm down, calm down. Getting a little chippy here. Doesn't want any early fouls that are going to stack up and mean more later on in this one. Nelson drives into the high post. Kick out to Tortorisi. That's off back iron. Another fight for the ball, and we've got a jump. This will go to Beaver Dam. Not last game, but 2 games ago against Milton. That was a road one. Coach Went was presented with the tough scenario where Shea Marie Ashley, about halfway through the second half, had 4 fouls. Gabby Wilkie had 4 fouls. Outside of Donaldson, not too much foul trouble here. There's a turnover. Here comes Monona Grove. Left-hand layup is off the mark. Inda couldn't get it to go. Here comes Shea Marie Ashley. She walks it past the logo, looks for Donaldson. Little jab step far side. Goes right to left, drives in, uses the glass, can't get it to fall. Inda with the rebound and another whistle. And if that's on Donaldson, that's her 4th. And now it's decision time for Went. He's going to pull her, especially in a game of this magnitude with 15-19 to play. Donaldson up to 4 fouls. She'll sit for a bit. Had the chance to ask him after that win in Milton last week. What do you do when one of your star players gets 4 fouls and there's plenty of time left of the game? He said, I'm going to cool them down. I'm going to remind them to play their game. Here's Tortorisi, 3 ball. That's an air ball. Salatoa let it go. And then he said, once I feel they're ready to go back in, I tell them, don't walk on eggshells. Play your game, but play smart inside. No swatting. Use your body. And if the 5th foul happens, it happens. He trusts his bench all the way from the first option to the last to get the job done. But See how long Donaldson sits there. Pulled with 15-19 to play. 10-point lead here still for Beaver Dam. Defensive matchup to say the very least. Ashley passed up on a three there. Looks inside to Wilkie. She'll dribble back out with Tortorisi on her. Wilkie spins in, cradles off the glass, can't get it. That ball is hugged away by Inda. Over to Nelson in the break. Another foul. 3 quick fouls on Beaver Dam. So Ashley's up to 3 fouls. Tortorisi thought about a 3. Hits Ashley with a jab step, goes in for the floater. Shot is flat, off the back of the rim. Rebound Ashley. Jolka works baseline. She's blocked. Gets her own board off the backboard. Now a look inside to Ashley, and that ball's picked away. Carson Nelson comes away with it. She'll work high post, kick out, long 3. Off front iron. Jolka had it on the baseline, lost it, and Wilkie got away with it. Each team with just 2 points here in the second half. There's a steal. Tortorisi, foot race with Wilkie. She goes up, gets it through. Wilkie kind of laid off, knew she couldn't get in foul trouble. And that lead back down to 8, 32-24. 32nd, McKinstry's Home Furnishings timeout taken by Braden Went. 32-24, 13:33 to play here on Daily Dodge TV.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Welcome back inside Beaver Dam High School. 32-24 the score with 13:33 to play. This one might be a race to 55 or 60. Low scoring affair. Jolka keeps drilling far side. Gritzmacher at the logo. Little give and go between her and Salatel. Now a look inside to Wilkie. Draws a couple bodies and she's pumped up. Gabby Wilkie with the and one. Wilkie up to 10. She'll shoot for 11. Free throw attempt is perfect. Wilkie is 83% from the line this season. You know that one meant just a little bit more for her. Again, it was 0 for 9 from the field against Monona Grove a month and a half ago. By far her toughest offensive performance of the season, and she's following it up with something pretty impressive here so far. Aubrey Smith drives in, draws some contact, and Zarnecki's going to get tagged.
Fouls on Golden Beavers. Riley Zarnecki, her third, team fourth. At the line, shooting 2, Audrey Smith.
Smith drills the first. Second one's off back iron, rebound by Wilkie. Aubrey Smith goes 1 for 2 on the trip. She's got 6. Had a career high 21 against Waunakee just a couple weeks ago. 3 ball on the other end. There's the answer. Gritzmacher has a pair of triples today. 38-25, 12:35 to play. Nelson almost hit the deck driving in. She draws another foul. It's going to be the 5th one for Beaver Dam already this half.
Fouls on Monona Beaver's Emma Jolka. Her first. Team fifth.
Something to keep an eye on if Monona Grove can get in the bonus a little early here. Anda circles in, draws a couple bodies, kick out, 3, Lee. Can't get it to go. Salatel thought about a 3, finds a wide open Gritzmacher inside for an easy 2. Gritzmacher's up to 8. That lead back up to 15 for Beaver Dam. Beaver Dam in zone now, Tortorisi. It's just the backboard on that 3-point attempt. Gritzmacher, beautiful teardrop pass inside to Wilkie, and she draws her foul of her own. Wilkie trying to argue she was on her way up. She wants a shooting foul.
Silver Eagles foul on Sophia Lee in her fourth, team second. At the line shooting 2.
And it was.
Gabby Wilkie.
Wilkie up to 12 today.
Entering the game for the Silver Eagles, Danielle Becker, Sydney Glenn, and Sophia Lee.
Becker, Glenn, and Lee all in for the Silver Eagles. And Wilkie up to 13 today. Got 13 of her team's 42. The lead now 17 for BD. Aubrey Smith thought about a 3, whips over to Abby Inda. Had 7 first half points, has not scored here in the second half. Goes up with a left hand. That ball was wedged between the backboard and rim. It falls to the floor and goes out of play. A looping inbound pass finds Smith. She drives inside, uses the window, and that one falls off. Here comes Jolka the other way, slicing through a couple defenders. Looks over to Wilkie, using the body and the glass. She puts it home. Gabby Wilkie quickly up to 15. 3 ball on the other end. Monona Grove answers. Aubrey Smith quickly up to 8. 44-28. Gritzmacher, near corner 3. That one rattles in and out. Good box out and rebound by Aubrey Smith. Monona Grove's going to have to dig in and find something here this last 10 minutes and 40 seconds. There's a block, nice save by Jolka. And she'll take it over the midline. She walks past the logo. Beaver Dam up 16. Jolka trying to make it 19. Cannot do so. Rebound by Sydney Glenn, sophomore forward. Aubrey Smith called for that same walk we've seen a couple times today. Hit her defender with a jab step, picked up that pivot foot, and never dribbled. 10 minutes even to play. Justice checks back in for the Silver Eagles. And on the floor for Beaver Dam, it's Ashley, Jolka, Salatel, Wilkie, and Gritzmacher. Excuse me, it is Zarnecki, not Gritzmacher. She looks inside for Wilkie, finds a wide open teammate, far corner. Salatel cannot drill it. That's the most space she's had all day. Nelson working with some speed here, hands off to Tia Justice. Curls in, kicks out. Danielle Becker thought about a step back too. Glenn back over to Carson Nelson. Gonna work from the top. Spins. An offensive foul call. Cora Glenn tagged with that one. So 44-28, 9-10 to play here in the second half. Matchup 2 of 2 in the regular season between these two sides. Monona Grove took their home matchup 64-39. Beaver Dam trying to return the favor here on their home court. Ashley draws a couple defenders. Now over to Jolka. It's going to slice into the top of the key. Salatel's got space there in that near corner. Ashley's kind of navigating. Now over to Jolka. He's going to circle back. And there's a foul drawn. Cora Glenn tagged with another one. Little cat and mouse game played by the logo there.
Fouls against Silver Eagles Cora Glenn, her second, team fourth. Returning for the Golden Beavers, Nikea Donaldson.
Donaldson checks back in. She checked out with 15-19 to play. About a 7-minute hiatus here in the second half. So she's got those 4 fouls. We'll keep an eye on her. Handoff from Wilkie to Salatel. Back out to Donaldson. She almost stepped back into an 18-footer, but she kicks. Abby Goot-Connect just checked in. There's Ashley over to Donaldson. Draws a couple. 8:05 to play. Beaver Dam showing patience, selectiveness here with a 16-point lead. They're not in a rush. Almost daring Monona Grove to foul here. Good connect. Over to Salatel. It's this cat and mouse game you can play. Donaldson drives in, draws another foul.
Fouls on Silver Eagles, Danielle Becker, her second, team fifth.
Becker tagged with that one. That's her second. Ashley finds a cutting Donaldson, lowers the shoulder and puts one up and through. Donaldson's got 6-4 here in the second half, kind of operating on limited minutes with that foul trouble. Nelson goes to the rack, cannot get it to go. There's Donaldson thinking baseline. She'll spin in, use the right hand, switched midair. Let's see who the foul is on. It's on Donaldson.
Fouls on Golden Beavers, number 31, Nikea Donaldson. Her fifth.
That's her 5th.
Team sixth.
And she can't believe it. Hands on the hips. So Donaldson was called for an offensive foul, and she's in disbelief. She checks out, Jolka checks in. Donaldson beside herself on that call. That's the second leading scorer on this team. She averages 14 a game. Her day is done. 7:10 to play, 18-point lead for Beaver Dam. Abby Inda over to Tortorisi, 3-ball. Can't get it through, but it's going to stay with Monona Grove. There's Inda, top of the key. Looks inside, there's Justice. She circles around, almost lost it. Finds Tortorisi, who goes in strong with the right hand, but too strong. Another fight for the basketball, and it's going the other way. Oh, wait.
Fouls on Riley Sonecki.
Nope, gonna stay with Monona Grove. Beaver Dam tagged with the foul there. Monona Grove now in bonus. 1-1, and the first one is missed. 46-28, 6:40 to play. There's Ashley going behind the back at the BD logo, hands off to Salatel. Starting to see this offense again, play that cat and mouse game. Ashley spun to the free throw line, extended, looks over to Jolka, almost lost that ball off her foot. Just taking their time on offense, Beaver Dam playing their game. Staying in rhythm, communicating, these were all points of emphasis in practice this week for Braden Wentz squad. 6:05 to play. Ashley circling around. Salatel back over to Ashley. And she finally draws the foul. Abby Inda had to swat across her forearm.
Fouls on Monona Groves, Abby Inda, her second, team 6. Returning to the Golden Beavers, Abby Kukinek.
Here's Gabby Wilkie. Folks, it's not a coincidence. She shoots 83% from the line and has the ball right now and takes it to the rack. No foul needed. Wilkie up to 17. That's her average. Beaver Dam going to take a full McKinstry's Home Furnishings timeout. 48-28 the score with 5:44 to play. 5:44 to play here in the second half. You're watching high school basketball on Daily Dodge TV.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Welcome back to the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. The score 48-28 with 5:44 to play in this one. We talk about putting the D for defense in Dam. Beaver Dam has allowed less than 40 points in 2 of their last 3 contests, allowing 46 points per game over the course of their current 5-game win streak. And we're seeing that theme bleed into today. Just 28 points allowed against a dynamic offense. It's averaging 65 a game coming into this one in Monona Grove. They're still looking for answers. They've got time, but it's running out. 5:35 to play. Nelson circles around, kicks near corner. Aubrey Smith had a little space, but didn't like the shot. Teardropper, no, from Nelson. That ball pulled away by Wilkie. Over to Ashley now. A little hesitation by Ashley, and Nelson hit the deck and fouled her in the process.
Silver Eagles foul on Carson Nelson, her second, team 7. Jamie Ashley at the line.
Ashley's attempt falls, just 49% from the line this year. Got a friendly little roll there. Second one's off the mark. Offensive rebound by Connect, and they'll reset the offense. Wilkie taking her time. Beaver Dam operating with a 1-2-3 scoring punch all year. Wilkie's led the way with 17 a game. Incidentally, that's her total right now. She's got 17. Now over to Salatel. Back out to Ashley, and she's fouled. She'll go back to the line.
Fouls on Silver Eagles, Abby Inda, her third.
Inda tagged with that one. Her attempt, no good. That'll conclude her trip to the line there. Nelson coming the other way. Looking for the 2. Can't get it. Offensive rebound, kicks back out. Tortorisi. No, that pinball's out. And another rebound by Ashley. She's all alone out there. Now crowded by a pair of Silver Eagles. And a jump ball. .4:28 to play here in the second half. This one goes to Monona Grove. .12-footer off the mark. Justice gets the rebound, hook shot. Barely skids off the rim. Second chance point. Not able to convert, and Ashley fouled again. Team kind of playing hack-a-shack right now, but with Ashley. Making it a point to send her to the line over any other player. Ashley drills the first. BD up to 50 and make it 51. Ashley's fired up. She goes 2 for 2 on that trip. 51-28, 23-point lead. Monona Grove's got 4 minutes and change to work with. Inda works from the near corner. Circles back up to the top of the key. That's tipped away. Here comes Jolka. Looks for Ashley. Can't get the layup to go down, but an offensive rebound by Jolka. She misses. Ashley goes up, draws the foul, and hits the deck. She will go back to the line. That was in the act of shooting. She will shoot 2. First one is perfect from Ashley. If there was ever a time to practice your free throws, looks like it's this game. Second one is through. 53-28. Here comes Nelson, back out to Justice. Free throw line extended. And gets called for an up and down. Three and a half minutes to play. Here's Wilkie at the logo. Be interesting to see if they try and foul her. She's an 83% free throw shooter. She gets rid of it. Back out to Ashley and back to Wilkie. Monona Grove just opting to double Gabby Wilkie instead. You see Beaver Dam very clearly just chewing clock here, and now Zarnecki's foul. Zarnecki rolls one home. She's up to 6, her first point of the second half. Jolka out, Gritzmacher in, a 1-for-1 swap for Beaver Dam. Second attempt is pure for Zarnecki, the senior forward. Played in all 22 games for Beaver Dam so far. Here's Inda, goes up and draws the foul. In the act of shooting, she'll shoot 2.
Fouls on Nolan Beaver's Shea-Marie Ashley, her 4th, team 8. And at the line, Abby Inda.
Inda puts her first shot through. 66% from the line this year. Jolka is in for Shea-Marie Ashley, who checks out with 4 fouls. Cora Glynn checks in. Second free throw is through for Inda. Daniela Whitty also checks in.
Abby Kukinek replacing Riley Sarnek.
There's Wilkie. She's doubled. Got to get it across the line. Jolka will do just that on the back shoulder pass. It's a handoff to Wilkie. Got 3 Silver Eagles around her. She whips inside, and Gritzmacher not able to get her shot to go. .30 McKinstry's Home Furnishings timeout taken by Bree Murphy. 55-30 with 2:44 to play here on Daily Dodge TV.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
55-30, the score. Beaver Dam out in front with 2:43 to go. Tortorisi checks in for Monona Grove. A team that's looking for some more answers on offense here. Cross-court pass, back out to Tortorisi. She's doubled. 3-2 zone here. Nelson goes up, left-handed layup, unattested, and puts it through. Nelson just with 5 so far. 55-32, 2:20 to play. There's Gritzmacher. Fouled on the reach-in.
Fouls on Monona Grove Carson Nelson, her 3rd.
Beaver Dam in the double bonus, so Gritzmacher will shoot 2. Gritzmacher up to 9 with that one. Almost has 10, got teased there. Had no points on 0 of 3 shooting against Waunakee. This team's last game, so Gritzmacher having a much better day at the office. That ball's tipped away by Zarnecki. It'll stay with Monona Grove. Inda backs into her defender, goes up, and that ball falls off the rim. There just seems to be a lid on that rim today. Wilkie goes with a baseball pass, connects with Jolka. South of 2 minutes to play now. Wilkie doubled again. She works through it. Looks for Gritzmacher for the easy left-handed layup. And Gritzmacher's up to 11. Left-hander on the other end. Hook shot is pure from Nelson. 4 quick points for her. She's up to 7. Under 1.5 to go. Wilkie works through the double again. Now just wrestles the ball free. And we've got a jump. Just a matter of bleeding that clock out now. Here's Gritzmacher crossing the line. Her pass almost batted away. Jolka came down with it and was fouled in the process. Inda tagged with it. And Jolka will go to the line. Inda's going to check out. She fouls out with 9 points. Jolka's first, tilts off the rim. Jolka, sophomore guard. Someone you'll be hearing a lot more of the next couple of years. Wilkie checks out, gives a double high five to head coach Braden Went. Salatel joins her. Second one pops off the front of the rim. Beaver Dam's had a couple interesting stretches in this season. They started the year out 8-0. There's an offensive foul drawn by Jolka, and she's holding the back of her head.
Fouls on Monona goes Carson Nelson, her fourth. Hope you're happy! God dang it!
Joka took a ball to the face against Milton last week and was out for a couple games. Checked back in today, and hopefully she's all right. Just holding the back of her head there. Got up quickly, but can't imagine there's any reason to put her back in with 1:08 to play here. Minute left. Here's Zarnecki over to Jalen Dronick. That ball's picked away by Whitty. She's all alone. Goes up with a right-handed layup and puts it through. The freshman guard. 58-36, 45 seconds to play. Here's Dronick. Gonna drive to the free throw line extended. Feeds over to Zarnecki. She's looking for Ashley. She's gonna hold it on herself. Now finds Ashley cutting to the rim and gets her layup to go. Shea Marie Ashley. Up to 8 points, 7 of which in the second half. 25 seconds to play, 60-36. Josie Graham just checked in. Over to McQueenie. And now 10 seconds to play. Back over to Graham, and that ball will roll out of play with 8.4 on the clock. Here's Graham. You try and salvage one last shot. Shovels back. Whitty goes up with the right hand. We had a whistle before the buzzer, and they're just going to let it go. Whitty's at the line. We'll see if they call everybody back out onto the court. I don't think they will have to. First shot's off the mark. They're just going to run this with no time. Second one falls in. Final score is 60-37. Whitty ends it, and Beaver Dam gets their revenge after falling 64-39 on December 21st in Monona Grove. They take this contest at home, improving to 17-5, 7-2 at home, and 10-2 in conference play. They now have sole possession of that second spot in the Badger Large. Monona Grove falling to 14-7, 6-4 on the road, and 9-3 in conference play, all alone at third. It's quite the dip before you hit the teams of Waunakee and DeForest over there at 5-6. We'll step away for a 4-minute break and put a bow on this broadcast. 60-37 the final. Beaver Dam takes down Monona Grove on Daily Dodge TV.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Wisconsin knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? Wisconsin needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
Hi, Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Postgame Show.
60-37 your final. Beaver Dam comes out on top against Monona Grove. Gets a little revenge from that December 21st matchup. Corey Sparks with you alongside Braden Wendt, the head coach for Beaver Dam girls basketball. Coach, thoughts on the win and, redemptive glory for your team about 6 weeks out from that tough loss in Monona Grove?
Yeah, we had talked earlier in the game that this is we don't get these often. It was a revenge game. We went to their house in late December, and to put it nicely, we got our butts kicked. And we kind of just talked about that. What went wrong in that game? Pretty much everything. So it's going to be really, really difficult to replicate that performance. So, yeah, it was exactly what you need in a revenge game. A little tight early on, but what we didn't do the first time we did this time was keep our composure. They made some runs. We were fine. We made our own runs. Kept the lead at, 8, 10, 12 most of the way, and then finally kind of put the nail in the coffin at the end of the second half. So it was a fantastic effort throughout. This is a huge game for conference standings, and it's a huge game for playoff standings because seedings are going to come out Sunday, and a game like this is going to play a huge factor in that. When you beat the number 3 team in the state, it's got to have an impact. So excellent effort by the girls all around tonight.
I asked you about some emphases going on in practice heading into this matchup specifically, and one of the things you told me was defensive rotations, communication. 37 points is the lowest total that Monona Grove has put up on offense all year. What did you see today?
Well, exactly what you just said. We watched film of another team playing this team that beat them, and we said, look at what they're doing. They are getting to their spots on defense. It's nothing fancy. It's nothing I need to draw up. It's just their mindset. They're getting to their spots. They're talking. They're helping. They're making shots difficult, and that's what we did. They got to the rim a few times on us, but we were in front of them the whole time. We were keeping girls in front of us, contesting layups, and that's why they ended up missing a fair amount of those. So, yeah, defense was excellent across the board, and I thought they really did a great job of boxing out, limiting those second chance looks, too. We gave up like 10 offensive rebounds last time. Would imagine it was probably a little less this time around. So, again, great defensive effort.
Let's talk a little about Gabby Wilkie. 3 points on 0 of 9 shooting against this team last time. Goes for her average today. Just a normal day at the office, 17 points. Fought hard on the inside today.
Yeah, some of that stuff you're not going to see in a box score for her, but she was using her size and strength to her full advantage today. Whether that was just creating space to make passes, creating space to get some shots up, being a good leader out there, cheering on her teammates, all that. She had an excellent game. You're going to see that in the box score, and she had an excellent game outside of the box score. She was the leader today that I know she can be. So great performance from her.
6 wins straight from your team, second longest win streak of the year. It's DeForest, Oregon, and then the playoffs. What's the mentality going forward?
Keep the good vibes going. Things are going well right now. Defense is good. Offense is good. Just got to keep stacking those wins.
Keep stacking those
No
wins.
letdowns.
Absolutely. Braden Wendt, the head coach for Beaver Dam girls basketball. Final score, 60-37, folks. We'll step aside for a 1-minute break and be right back here for Postgame on Daily Dodge TV.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
At Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, we are a second-generation family-owned business that has been in the Beaver Dam community for over 25 years. Our goal is to make the process of buying a vehicle fun again. No pressure, no hassle, just quality customer service from our friendly and experienced sales staff. So give us an opportunity the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle. The worst that can happen is we shake hands and part as friends, and if you catch us on the right day, you can enjoy one of Mom's amazing homemade cookies. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Postgame Show.
60-37, one final time. That's your final score. Beaver Dam comes out on top against Monona Grove. Again, the Golden Beaver girls will improve to 17-5 on the season. That's 6 straight victories, 7-2 at home, and most importantly, as Braden Went was saying in the post-game interview, they are now alone in second in the Badger Large Conference standings at 10-2. Monona Grove falls to 15-6 overall, 7-3 on the road. 6-4 on the road, and 9-3. Still having a phenomenal season, statewide ranking. We look ahead for both of these teams. Monona Grove is going to take on Oregon at home. 7:15 tips. So even though there was some chippiness, Beaver Dam fans are probably going to be rooting for Monona Grove in a couple of days. So think about that for a bit. And Beaver Dam, and on Daily Dodge TV, you're going to have Beaver Dam against DeForest 2 days from now. That's going to be Thursday, 7:15 p.m. tip. Do want to give one final thank you to our presenting video sponsors at Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. High school sports are also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Klodowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for Your Home, Summit Ford, Beaver Dam Mayville Tire and Service, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, the Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM Beaver Dam, and White Construction. 60-37, BD out in front. That's your final for Corey Sparks. That's Justin the Ninja Wilski doing his awesome video engineering as per usual. Folks, have a wonderful night, and we'll see you on the next Daily Dodge TV production.
You're watching the Daily